In this video, I want to talk about the mindset I was in and the lifestyle I was living when I had my first out-of-body experience. I think this information could be helpful because I was able to have an out-of-body experience the first time I tried to have one. But I think this was only possible because I was living a certain kind of lifestyle at the time. So I had no previous experience. I never had a spontaneous out-of-body experience, and I wasn't even able to lucid dream or anything. At one point, I was a complete total beginner, and if you are also in this situation, you want to have an out-of-body experience, you are a total beginner, this information could be helpful to you. So now I want to paint a picture a little bit, give a little bit of context. At that time, when I had my first out-of-body experience, it was like maybe a few months after my Kundalini awakening. And I had my Kundalini awakening, my Kundalini energy was activated during meditation. So before my Kundalini awakened, I was meditating every single day for about a half a year. I did meditation for 30 minutes every single day. So that's the number one thing that can help you to have an out-of-body experience, to meditate. If you can meditate daily, that would be awesome. You can start with 5 minutes, go up to 10 minutes, or 30 minutes, or as long as you want to, but do it regularly. The other thing is, as I said, I had at that point a Kundalini awakening. After my Kundalini energy got activated, I immediately got like extrasensory abilities. So I immediately was able to perceive energy, different kinds of energies, prana energy, the Kundalini energy moving in my body, and also feeling prana energy coming from living things, from nature. So at that point, I was in the mindset that, okay, if this thing is real, if Kundalini energy is a real thing, if feeling energies, if chakras, if the subtle energy system, nadis, all these things, if all of these things are real, what else is out there that is also real? So of course, after my Kundalini awakened, I started to do a lot of research on this topic, watched a lot of videos, read a lot of books on this topic. And while I was doing that, I came across astral projection. And I thought to myself, wow, this kind of sounds cool. And what if this is also real? And let's try it. Another important thing, at that point, I could not find very many videos on YouTube about this. I'm telling you this to tell you that I did not have like this fixed idea of what it is going to be in my mind. So I wasn't full of thoughts thinking about, I heard, what if this and that happens, or what if it's going to be scary. I wasn't thinking about that it's going to be scary at all. So I had no fear. So when you want to have an out-of-body experience, this is another thing. The second thing, you should be open-minded. You shouldn't look that much into it. If you did look into it, then just try not to be too influenced by the information. So as I said, I only watched like about maybe only just 2 videos about it. One where I came across the information that this is something that exists, and the other one was a how-to video teaching the steps. So this brings me to the next point. If you are a complete beginner, it is very, very useful to find some kind of technique on the internet, or watch a video about it. I have also how-to video on my channel. So what I did was I remembered the steps, I followed the steps, and then it just happened. I followed every single step. You shouldn't skip steps. If you are a complete total beginner, then you shouldn't skip steps. Later, when you have more practice, then you can skip steps, you can come up with your own system and so on. But in this video I'm talking to complete beginners. So yeah, I did all the steps. I was able to have my first out-of-body experience. It was amazing. It completely changed my life and my outlook on life and death. The ability to have an out-of-body experience is a very useful skill. It is a very important part of my spiritual journey. Every experience is very useful, very helpful. You can learn a lot of things. So to sum up this video, when I had my first out-of-body experience, I was already meditating daily for about half a year. My intuition told me that this is another thing, just like Kundalini energy, another thing that is a real experience that somebody can have. So I already went into the whole thing having the strong intention that this is something I wanted to do too. I had an open mind about it. I wasn't looking up too many things about it. I wanted to experience it for myself, and I trusted the process, and I did all the steps, and in the end I was able to be successful, and I had my first out-of-body experience. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.